In this movie, I would like to show how the best start work in a new project in Revit. We open a new project by selecting the appropriate template. I choose the template developed for this training, BIM production training, which you can download from our website. You will find the link at the bottom of the screen. If you don't have this template, you can simply use the standard template, architectural template provided by Revit. So let's create a new project. Okay. Let's open floor plan ground floor by selecting it in the project browser and double clicking. Before we start working with the levels, I would like to add that in Revit we have three main groups of tools that we can use to create our project. Model tools. These are 3D elements that make up the model of our building. Example, walls, windows, floors, and so on. Most of them can be found in the Architectural tab. Another group of tools are description tools. They can be found in Annotate tab. These are the description elements characteristic for one view, such as dimensions, details, text, and tags. And as I said, they are not gonna be seen in 3D view or any other view. They will be only seen in this one view. The third group of tools are reference elements, which are in tab Architecture. All data panels elements like levels and grids, and reference elements. These elements help us to define all characteristic reference of elements that belongs to two previous groups. So let's start work with levels. The level tool is located in the Architecture tab and Data panel. As you can see, level is not active on the floor plan. So the level describes a horizontal reference, so we can only create it on elevation or section views. Let's move on to the view of the elevation, for example north elevation, and as you can see we have already 5 levels here corresponding to the floor plan view in the project browser, which are from our template BIM production training. Select the level tool from the ribbon which is already active. So we are going to a context ribbon where we can draw our level by line or by pick line. I will leave line and I will draw a level on the ground floor and side. Press escape to exit editing my new level. Click on our level. Let's set the offset from the ground floor 300 centimeters. Now it's 380, so I will click on the elevation spot of my level and change it by 300 centimeters here. And as you can see, my level move automatically to the ground floor, and I can make you assure that it's 300 centimeters here. I will remove my dimension now, and let's rename the level to -1 floor by clicking the name of the tag of our level. And Revit asks us, would you like to rename corresponding views? Let's allow it for it. As you can see, using the tool level makes not only we draw our level, but automatically Revit creates a floor plan for our level. But if we copy level by choosing copy tool, for example, I will click -1 floor, go to the ribbon, use copy tool and copy it here. We haven't created new view for it. To create such a view, simply select the Views tab plan views, draw place floor plan. As you can see, Revit immediately shows us the one level that does not have the floor plan view assigned. If we deselect do not duplicate existing views, the list is updated to all levels we have in our project, so we can create another view for any level from this position. So I will cancel it and remove level 7 because it's not needed for me, and let's go back to editing our levels that we needed. By select second floor, let's change the spot of this level to 315 by using temporary dimension and changing it from 400 to 315. And let's make for roof, let's change the spot elevation to 1355 by clicking spot elevation description tag of our level. Now let's add some new levels to practice our new tools. So let's go to the ribbon, architecture tab, level, and let's draw a helping dimension which we can already use, but no problem, we can set it also as we want it to be and change it in the afterwards after drawing it to 315, and I will rename it to +3 floor. Would you like to rename corresponding views? I will confirm it. Revit is asking me that do not show me this message again. If I do it in the future, I will place it yes. Okay, what means that always Revit will be rename my level description. Now, if we mark the level and mark the tick symbol in the square, the description of the level will be hidden. Now, let's change the offset of the site level to -20 centimeters from the ground floor level. But before we do that, let's set the -1 floor level so that it is always at the same distance from the site level. To do this, select the dimension line from Annotate tab, Aligned, click first on the site level, then on the site floor, then in the blank space to confirm the dimension, close the padlock for the dimension, so we add a constraint for it, and escape to exit our tool. Click on the site level and let's change it to -20. And as you can see, -1 floor changed also from -300 to -20, 270, and is still at the same distance from the site level. Remember, however, if this dimension is removed by someone later in the project, the relationship of these two levels may disappear or remain, depending on how we respond to the Revit warning after removing this dimension. I will choose Delete Tools to remove this, and a dimension that had lock constraint is being deleted, but the elements will still be constrained. Push unconstrained to remove the constraints, or OK to leave elements. If we choose the OK option, the constraint will be anyway. However, if we choose unconstrained or remove binding or unconstrained, the lock will disappear. Now I would like to show editing of description editing description of levels. Here we can show and hide our description of our level line. The same on the second edge of the level line. Check, uncheck to show our description of the level. Next symbol is add elbow, so we can freely move elbow description here, and if we move it back to the line, it will automatically respond. If we want to move our description of levels, we have automatically have constraint what key lock show us here, and if we want to move only one description of our level, we must unclick our key lock, and now we are freely can move our description level here. And if we move it back to the same line, we have a helping line, blue helping line here to show that it's still locked with other description of our levels. To save our work, let's click Close in Active Windows, Symbol tool. We have only one file. Save as project, and let's save it as Beam Production Project Dashed Levels. Save it, and now we can close our project. Thank you for your attention. See you next time.